Hello everyone, this is Rui PCB, your trusted PCB partner. Today, we're going to introduce how the title bar text in KiCad can actually auto-scale. The text in the title bar usually displays the product name, but for different products, some names are short, some are long, and some even need to wrap to the next line. Otherwise, the text might overflow the box. So how does KiCad handle this kind of problem? In the episode about handling A0 to A4 drawing frames with just one drawing template, we learned that the title bar information in the drawing frame should be managed separately from the schematic design. That is, the information in the title bar should be modified through text variables in the drawing template, rather than by directly clicking and editing in the schematic. This brings up a problem. When we define a text variable in the drawing template and apply it to the schematic, if the value of the text variable is too long, it may extend beyond the frame. Now, for example, we can define a variable in our template, such as adding a product name. We add a product name at this position and place the text there. As we thoroughly discussed in the previous comprehensive session, the variable name is meticulously created by utilizing a prominent $sign and enclosing curly braces, subsequently defining a unique and descriptive variable name. For this particular instance, we will simply refer to it as product name, and that is the complete and straightforward process for its establishment. There's an extra 1. Maybe I accidentally pressed 1 and 2, but this template is fine. Let's save it. We already have 2 templates, so let's name this one tester 3. Then in the schematic, we'll load this template by clicking on drawing settings, then opening the template and selecting template 3. Now, there's nothing here yet. Let's take a look. We need to add a user variable here, and the name must be the same as the one we set in the template earlier. For now, let's just give it a random product name to see how it works. Assign it a value, and here the product name is entered. So the issue we just discussed is, what if the name is too long? For example, let's set a longer name and modify this variable name. We'll use 1, copy it several more times to make it longer. And now this creates the effect where the text goes outside the box. In the drawing, having text overflow like this looks really bad. So how do we solve the problem of text overflowing the box? Let's go back to editing the variable. Here there's a setting for text height and width. For example, if we set both the width and height to 2020, it looks a bit small, so let's set it to 40. 40 looks a bit bigger. Then below, there are options for maximum height and maximum width. For example, let's set the width to 400 and the height to 200. Let's see what effect this has. Let's save this template as a new file, name it tester4, and save it. Then we go back to the schematic, import it, and set the latest template, tester4. It limits the length to be very small, so the more text you enter, the smaller it shrinks, ensuring that it doesn't go outside the box. But if it shrinks too much, it becomes hard to read. So how should we handle this? We need to use the line breaks. In KiCad, line breaks are supported using N, which is of course the new line character. Let's take a look at the effect of N. As you can see, it wraps the text to a new line. This way, we can set the size ourselves and control how many characters are displayed before wrapping to a new line, ensuring that the text we enter here doesn't go outside the box and still maintains a reasonable size. This article introduced how to use drawing templates to limit the range of text in order to constrain and automatically adjust text size, and also explained how to use the end syntax to achieve line breaks. That's all for today's content. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you, everyone.